Quick update before we get started with the episode. Hyperimagination is in the final stages of getting published and will be going on sale this summer, barring any unfortunate setbacks. Make sure to grab a copy as soon as you can. It would mean a lot to us. Also, that petition to have X banned in the EU has almost reached 12,000 signatures. Thanks a lot for all your support, folks. Keep up the pressure. All right, on to the video. Well, hello and a hearty nyok to you all. Welcome back to Final Fantasy II. We are so fucking sorry it took this long to get back to this series. Bulldozer Man is still dealing with the after effects of that allergy attack. His mother got sick, he's working with his girlfriend to get that book published, and on top of all that, we made an idiot move and brute forced our way to Mysidia early and got a bunch of spells we're not supposed to have yet, then leveled them all up. So needless to say, this episode took a while to come out.
At least we can safely say we have a lovely arsenal of magic spells to use now, and they're all leveled up nicely, so they shouldn't fail when used. Needless to say, we're well equipped to continue the game now.
You said it, Melody. And as if that weren't enough, myself and Chris maxed out our sword levels. So we're dealing an average of 1,000 to 1,500 damage per attack, without any buffs. This party is now a certified rolling death squad.
Facts and triple facts, Alex. The haters can all go suck it. We're ready to advance with the game, and now any future training will be exclusively to the offensive spells and cure. So we won't need to devote as much time to it. Hopefully that means we can get these episodes out faster.
Well, right now our objective is to return the mithril that we grabbed in the last episode to Altair. And if I'm not mistaken, it's at around this time that Minwu leaves our company. Not that he'll be missed. He hasn't been doing much to begin with.
True, he died like 100 times while we were leveling all those spells up, and he didn't even contribute much in the ways of a meat shield, since we had him and Alex in the back row, swinging their weapons at nothing while me and Chris spammed our spells. Minwu really hasn't done much for us, but he did absorb a little bit of damage, so at the very least, he was a decent meat shield.
Even if he didn't do much. But hey, it's the thought that counts. Seems Minwu isn't quite done with us yet. I'm pretty sure he will be after the next area. Anyway, we gave that old fart the mithril, so now we can upgrade our swords. Hell yeah.
More new swords! This is the best day ever. Let's go kick some Imperial ass. Okay, before we go on any further, I want to drop some tips on you guys. As you know, the formation option lets you swap a character between the front row and the back row. If a character is in the back row, they can't hit any enemies with melee weapons. So if you want to train magic, put everybody who isn't training a spell into the back row and make sure they're unarmed or using a melee weapon. Then they won't kill the enemies before you're done leveling your spells up. Easy peasy, living breezy, just like me.
That's a good tip of the day, Alex. And yeah, that's the method we used when we were leveling all of our spells up. I stayed in the front row so the enemies would come after me. Then I just swung my sword at myself to level my stamina and HP up when my MP ran out. I'm the tank, so it all makes sense. But that was a really good way to level our spells up as fast as we could.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was Alex who came up with the idea. You're brighter than I thought.
What can I say? I'm the man with the plan. Anyway, I believe our next course of action now is to go to Bafsk and inquire about the dreadnought there. Along the way, we'll be meeting Sid, the only other person in this world who owns an airship.
The very first Sid of many in this series. Here he is. He has a few keywords we need to get. Then we're going to put his airship to use to get to Bafsk quickly, since I don't feel like hiking over there.
Agreed. It's like 30 seconds too long from here, not counting the random encounters.
Imagine being too impatient to travel another 30 seconds to our next destination. Shame you guys are slower than constipated slugs compared to me.
Not everybody likes to try and copy Sonic the Hedgehog, Alex. We all know you bust a big hairy nut over that series.
Hey!
Ha 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 ha! Good one, Chris!
Why the actual hell am I catching a stray? I've literally just been vibing.
You drew first blood, dude. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, what the hell ever, you hamburger-rejecting spinach muncher.
Yep, get out of here and leave everything to 3 teenagers who only learned the ways of war like a few days ago. As far as the game is concerned, you gotta love it, don't you?
That's how it be in these JRPGs sometimes.
Well, here we are. The second dungeon. Although I'd hesitate to call this a proper dungeon. It's only 2 floors deep and can be finished in like 5 minutes or something.
At least we'll be able to blow through this quickly. That would be a nice change of pace from fighting the same simple enemies north of Finn for hours on end.
You said it, Melody. What's our playtime at right now? 25 hours? 30 hours? And we still have friggin' Minyu with us. Most RPGs would be done and over with by now. And we're just now getting to the Dreadnought portion. This game is so friggin' slow, I swear to God.
Hey, this was your idea, man. I told you we should have done Final Fantasy 1.
Oh, whatever. We're already too far into this rabbit hole to back out now. Let's just keep going.
Well, here's a nice collection of enemies. Melody, do your thing.
Don't mind if I do, Kablamo!
Nice job, Melody. Those poor fools stood no chance.
That was the most subtle not hint at that one channel I've ever heard. Editor, why the hell do you keep doing so many skips?
Alex, did you even see our status screen earlier? We are completely and utterly overpowered for this portion of the game. Even Minwoo is putting in solid work. The viewers don't want to see 45 minutes of us ripping these enemies a new one in, like 3 seconds. They want to see us make some actual progress with the game.
And speaking of making actual progress with the game, look who it is. It's totally not somebody we saw at the beginning of the game who vanished after the first battle.
The foreshadowing is insane. Anyway, I think our editor's just being a lazy little monkey fart right now.
Or he's just sleep deprived and trying to rush this out as fast as possible.
Maybe he shouldn't stay up till 3 in the morning staring at your bikini-clad pics then.
What? Alex, I haven't posed for any pictures in that thing. What the actual hell are you talking about?
What about that one picture that Gus still has? The one he took after we finished our freediving contest a long ways back.
All right. I'm gonna stop you two chuckle fucks right there. Number 1, I already got that picture back from Gus. I got it right here. So quit tweaking the hell out, Melody. Number 2, Jesus Christ, guys. Stop making me seem like the angry father of the group here. Good God.
Alright, sorry, Chris. By the way, he had a picture of Suzuki too, did you?
I got that one too. Everything's all good.
Well, thank you for protecting my honor, Chris. I honestly was wondering where that picture of me went. I get that I'm pretty, yes, but Gus really should have asked for a copy instead of just stealing it.
Maybe I need to pay him another visit with my twin swords for that.
Oh, fucking Christ in a quesadilla! Please don't do that again.
A what? Melody, are you tweaking the hell out or something?
I think I need a neko therapist.
Well, we got to pass for the Dreadnought. Let's get out of here and go talk to Sid again. Then head back to Altair.
Jesus. The town looks like Melody just power blasted it to hell and back. That Dreadnought wasted no time causing massive damage to everything, didn't it?
Speak for yourself, Alex. My power blast is a lot more powerful than this. This is nothing compared to what I can do.
Well, trust me, it's only going to get worse later in the game. Anyway, time to get some sagely advice from Sid. Now we have to take this knowledge back to Altair, so we can plan a counterattack.
And if we use his airship, we can get back much faster than on foot. A speedy little knight like myself wouldn't have to bother, but that's just me.
Yep, didn't expect anything less out of you, Mr. Knight of the Wind.
Melody, that was just low, even for you.
I'm not the one who's adopted Crush 40's Knight of the Wind as their official theme song, so I don't want to hear it.
What the actual donkey nuts is going on here? I feel like I'm on acid right now.
Well, it's finally time to say goodbye to Minwoo. Someone has to take care of the wounded king after all.
Indeed. At least he did his job while in our company, which was get beaten to death 1,000 times in service of us leveling our spells and stats. But whatever.
Whatever doesn't end you makes you stronger.
All right, we did some more yapping with the princess and the king, and we have our next destination. It's time to go see Joseph again. Hopefully he's a little more friendly with us this time. We did save his daughter and all.
So, Alex, are you just going to pretend you don't want to sexualize his daughter like you do everybody else?
Okay, Melody, number 1. What the fuck? His daughter probably isn't even an adult yet. Get your brain out of the gutter. Number 2. I already told you I got my eyes set on Barbara and nobody else. Number 3. More inappropriate comments to just give fuel to the haters. Way to keep it classy, you fucking Neko noob.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and deny how stupid that comment was, Melody. Are you okay? Do you need to lay down or something? You haven't been acting right in the head lately.
I'm okay. Honestly, I am. I'd be feeling even better if I took this dress off for a few hours.
What the actual
Holy shit, Chris,
fuck?
Melody's crashing the hell out.
Oh, come on, don't even tell me you don't want to see that. I'm the sexiest Neko girl this side of Sofia City. After...
Okay, you cotton candy-looking blueberry-flavoured mother trucker. You're staying muted for the time being until you stop being mad sus.
Thank God, Alex. Thanks for that. I swear to God, I forgot that Melody goes all crazy around this time of year.
Huh? Why's that, Chris?
Well, you know how pregnancy can take roughly 9 months to fully do its thing, yes?
Yes?
And if one were to become pregnant in summer, the baby will be born roughly around spring, right? You with me so far?
Are you fucking kidding me? Melody's going into heat. What the actual hell in a hamster ball?
I have no clue, dude. I noticed her blushing more often when me and her were alone, although she never made any comments quite like that. I think she's finally at the stage in her life where she'll start going into a heat cycle in spring and summer, just like house cats do.
Jesus Christ. Well, what the hell are we gonna do? We can't have her saying things like that or jumping one of us randomly or jumping somebody else. Do you think it's time for the night-night juice?
You read my mind, Alex. Why don't you lovely viewers watch a commercial break while we go deal with Melody? Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We had to go give Melody some knockout drops to put her to sleep for a few hours. Her heat cycle will be over by the time they wear off and she wakes up. But she won't be able to rejoin us for the rest of the video.
Yep. And don't worry, no Neko girls were harmed during that. Chris just distracted her with some smooth talk while I snuck up behind her and injected the medicine into the back of her neck. She was out like a light almost instantly. That was a good job distracting her, by the way, Chris.
Haha, thanks, Alex. And thanks for being so quick on your feet with the knockout drops. I'll talk to Suzuki about some kind of treatment for Melody to prevent any future heat cycles after the recording is over. For now, let's focus on the game.
You bet, buddy. And speaking of the game, now we have Joseph with us. And as expected, he's a guest party member, so he kind of sucks. Did anyone expect anything more?
Nope. Although since we're not leveling our stats and spells up anymore, he probably won't die nearly as many times as Minwoo did. Anyway, we got a dungeon to do, so let's get to it. Alright, here's the next dungeon. And oh boy, I remember this one being a bit longer and more complicated than the previous one, with badgers and turtles and bells, oh my.
Random Wizard of Oz reference out of left field aside, yeah, this dungeon might take a hot minute, but obviously it'd be no fun to watch us just bulldoze everything in sight. Editor, you know what to do. Why do they even bother attacking in large groups? Melody's magic is literally a 15 out of 10. This is too easy.
Yep. Just because she's not here doesn't mean we can't put her power to good use. Have a holy to the face, you Harry Potter rejects.
Guy speak beaver. Of course, a cult classic line among this series' fanbase. Got any spoony bard jokes to throw at us while you're at it?
Good thing this isn't Final Fantasy IV, they'd say how you noble looking.
That's almost as bad as Yang sneezing when he goes on a soldier-slaying rampage. Bless you, Yang.
Or Biggs being renamed to Vix in the Super Nintendo port of Final Fantasy VI. We could literally spend days poking fun at this series' many translation errors.
I guess you might say 358 over 2 days.
Heyo! And here's the boss. Let's see how pathetic this fight is with our pimped out stats.
Honestly, we're not even going to bother buffing ourselves for this one. Just absolutely curb stomp him in one turn.
Well, I go first, and Melody goes after me. So we'll drop a couple of buffs on you, and you can go take him out. Try not to blow half the cave up now.
No promises, Chris. We're a roving death squad, remember?
Absolutely obliterated. I think that first hit was actually a critical hit. I know our viewers who struggled big time with this game are probably cheering in their seats right now.
Yeah, that was amazing. Get wrecked, you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reject. Go back to your mid-ass movies nobody remembers and getting your ass kicked by Godzilla in death battle.
Ha 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 ha. Good one, Alex. Anyway, the Goddess Bell is ours. We're making fantastic progress in this game. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, great. Look at this. We got company. It's this other random, forgettable NPC we saw right before the Dreadnought lifted off. I bet I can guess why he's here.
Yep, cue the cliché villain monologue.
Sorry, Alex, but I'm taking this kill. You got the last one.
Oh well, can't win them all. Especially not against a guy who does that much damage with a single sword.
Yeah, get demolished, you scrub. Wait, what the hell? He's still alive after I cut his head off?
Just like a damn cockroach. Holy bloody hell, Indiana Jones much?
Whoa, Joseph coming in clutch. Let's see Bruce Lee stop a giant 30-ton boulder with his bare hands.
Guy who just so happens to have my name. This is not the time for heroics. Get the hell out of there.
Damn, rest in peace, Joseph. You pulled one hell of a clutch moment out of your hat before you went out.
He doesn't wear a hat.
Damn it, Alex. Well, guys, that's today's episode. Shame Melody couldn't be here to give her input on Joseph's death, but when heat strikes, you gotta put it out somehow. She'll be back to her usual self by the next episode, so don't worry about her. Anyway, here's a special thanks to all of our Blue Sky followers. We'd like to thank you all for helping us surpass 100 followers on Blue Sky. The support has been amazing. You guys deserve some special credit for that, so here it is. Thanks for your support. It means a lot to us. And remember to grab a copy of Hyper Imagination when it comes out. We'll make a special announcement here when it's available for purchase, as well as on Blue Sky. Alex, do you mind? I'm trying to end the video here.
We just saw a man get flattened like a pancake. I need to do something to lighten the mood a little, don't I?
Oh my god, you're fucking hopeless.
Hey everyone, Alex here with a special bulletin. Bulldozerman's girlfriend, whose mother owns the publishing company that will be publishing Hyper Imagination, has recently had trouble with a former friend over TikTok. She kicked this user out of her Discord server for disorderly conduct, including arguing with Bulldozer Man. And now this same person had seen fit to find her TikTok and begin harassing her on there. If you see this user, please block and report them immediately. And not just for harassment. He deliberately went out of his way to find her on TikTok and begin harassing her. I'm ready to call this cyberstalking. Please, if you see this person who harassed Callie, report them at once. Okay, thank you for your time, and we'll see you for episode 4. Stay safe, everybody.